外出るの久しぶり。学校行ってないよ。行ってなかった？私。お前。
Hello everybody, sorry it took me a little bit of a delay to do the introduction, but I'm Luna the Lunar Wind, and this is my partner, Michael.
Hi, and it looks like we have a new partner join, Dory. Wow, really, Body, you had to yawn while introducing the other person that just joined. Really?
How you say my name, Michael?
I'm sorry, my body decided to yawn.
I hope you do know, by the way, we are in an actual stream, so you are aware of this.
Thank you. Noted. I hope everyone's having a good evening tonight.
If I could speak properly, it'd be better.
Oh, in Monster Hunter, I just got to Master Rank 105.
Congratulations. Going through those hills and valleys is no easy task after a certain point.
Well, I just got past Ruiner Nurg.
Ah. The Guiding Lands variant, correct?
Yep.
Ah, yes. Quite the pain in the neck. Bleeding for everybody.
You get bleeding, and you get bleeding, and you get bleeding. All of you bleed to death! Basically. Is it that bad?
Not bad, I think.
Well, I have to ask, Lana, did you overcome him?
Yeah, I had to get a small team together, but yes, I overcame Ruiner Nurg.
Well done.
It still took a second.
Understandably so. I'm glad you were able to overcome him, though.
Thank you.
Fighting him alone is, well, I have my fair share of bumps and bruises from that as well.
Your arm's there, your leg's there, and I think your weapons are on that, well, on the, what's the giant, what's the one that runs away with everything? Picks up rocks and hits you with them?
Kulu Yaku.
I think that one has your weapons over there.
My poor character got punched, Okami!
It would be an interesting mechanic if Kuyu-Yaku could take your equipment if you got carded by it.
I'll wait till we get into our next quest stuff.
Oh boy. Help me.
Okay, where am I supposed to be walking again? I kind of forgot from the last playthrough. Michael, do you know where I was supposed to go?
Nope.
No.
Good luck.
Why do you torture me, Michael?
I didn't remember.
Well, since I can now go to Shinjuku, I guess Shinjuku?
We're off to see the city. No one's gonna continue that.
No, we don't. Well, we're just gonna wander at random right now. Quick question for you, Dorian. Have you ever played the Digimon Cyber Sleuth game? Or Hackers Memory?
I have not played any Digimon games. I actually have not heard much of Digimon since the mid-90s. It just kind of fell off of the map with me because life. but I'm aware it's a very popular franchise and a lot of people like it. It's still very much loved today.
疲れただけ。
Well, we're playing that game right now, actually. No, not this guy again! Oh, right, I forgot we're playing this from the beginning, and this guy is still here!
すっごくねえ。
Why?
You must
何か
suffer.
してるみたい。気になるから
Michael, I will end you.
Hey, hey, no need to threaten me.
保坂明の調査。
Why you gotta threaten me, huh? What have I ever done to you?
おやあなたひょっとして私に興味がおありで怪しい私がいやそれは気がつ通りで道行く皆さんが私にチラチラと視線を投げしかしおかしいですね交番あって私の見た目おっと申し遅れました
Suedo, I will smack your freaking face!
情報を発見してこうして現地調査にやってきたわけでして
私と同じだ。
おやあなた
あ、
これは
But yeah, we're currently playing Hackers Memory since I've already done Cyber Sleuth.
デジタル
その最近の怪現象の正体なんじゃないかと思って。
So what are you doing? Are you fighting Kulu Yaku?
それはなんともよ
Dorian?
ろしいことですね将来有望な
No, no, I am not.
I was making a joke with that.
Yeah. I was simply responding to the bait Mike put out
実
there.
は私も同じ推測を立ててここにやってきたのですよ
Can't leave a good guy hanging.
よろしければ
And I do have to give credit where credit's due. Michael's a heck of a good guy.
若くて聡明な感性による意見は何より貴重です
この人いい人だね。
The universe does not make it easy.
Well, anything worth doing, Michael.
ここ一帯の
It's
デ
never
ジタル
easy.
ウェーブ
I know.
新宿のどこから
Makes it worth it
こんなにたくさんのデジタルウェーブが。
いや
in a
仮想
weird
空
way.
間とは違うと決めつけては
That
いけません
doesn't necessarily mean always take the hard path in life,
デジタル
but there is something to be said for the road less traveled.
それと似たエネルギーが整
Maybe
って
too.
その通り特にここ新宿のような人も交通の便もかしかしそれを踏まえてもこの変化はいいおやおやおや
Also, let me know if you can hear my TV, and I will turn it off immediately.
「何これ」スウェードさん。
素晴らしいまさか物理体が情報体へと変異する瞬間を目の当たりにできるとはデジタルウェーブが局所的に高まることによって引き起こされるデジタル体への変異変態いや移行
デジタルシフト。
中はどうなっているんでしょうね
私たちも行こう。だって楽しそうだもん。
Why did you have to say it looks fun? Now it's gonna be torture!
But jinx it more!
It's not even me who's jinxing it!
There's a crazy in chat.
Hello, Crazy Bites.
あ、
Just the ground popcorn. Yes, chaos. Shoving it in her face. In her face. Their face. Dang it! Retainer, let me speak.
現実
Need
に
you
デ
to
ジ
keep
モ
my
ンが
teeth
現れ
straight.
るなんて。わ
なるほど内部は特殊なつまりここは現実世界でありながらデジタル情報でつまりこの空間では人為的な干渉が お分かりになりませんか？それすなわちプログラムを用いて現実世界
ハッキングできるってこと？
ご名答。まだ部分的なものであるこの現象が世界すべて
現実で不可能だったことが可能になる。
いやはや、あなたはなかなか柔軟な頭をお持ち。ひらめきの反射速度が通常とは違いますね。ひょっとしてあなた三島。
なんで私の名前を？
やはりそう。やはりいました。おや、君もいい。
いいと。
あれも私の研究対象。気をつけてください。エデンであれに捕食されるとデータは侵食され、構造もアルゴリ詰まるところ、この空間で我々の体がどれだけデジタルシフトの影響を受けているか定かではありませんので、ものはそうだ。デジタルモンスターにイーターへの耐性があるかどうか。それにほら、後ろ。
絶対に負けられない。
Ooh, somebody's playing Rise.
I've heard a lot of things about Rise.
What have you heard about Rise? It looks interesting, but
I've heard it's more vertical than any of the other games, that you're supposed to explore places you traditionally can't go otherwise. Say in comparison to World or Generations, it's not the sort of game where you can just navigate quickly unless you're literally going over these physical obstructions.
so in other words, we have to go up and down a lot more often.
That's my understanding, yes. Which is the whole reason for the wire bug mechanic. We got a little bit of play with that in World, and we got to grapple some of the resting bugs. You know, that quickly zip you up places. But in Rise, you can actually throw those out there, grab them, and then kind of pull yourself up wherever you're at. So it's a lot more, I don't want to say flying, but pseudo-flight-like mechanics in that again and again you're going to be using these air jumps. This also, of course, impacts the monster difficulty, as you will find many monsters have new attacks that can hit you out of the sky. So the previous blanket of protection that you may have gotten used to in World from playing an insect glaive no longer necessarily applies.
So the fun things we get to do with the insect glaive is essentially nerfed.
Yes. Essentially, that brings that, yeah. All of the quick evasion, dodging, and just as much opportunity to get hit out of the sky from one thing now as you do any other. That's not to say Insect Glaive still won't have its charms, just when Super Saiyan Goku decides to fire his Kamehameha from his mouth, talking about Rajang for all of you Monster Hunter enthusiasts, there's a chance he will actually target you in the air instead of just a straight out horizontal shot.
Yep.
And I'm not even going to get started on Valstrax. Not that I would know, I haven't played Rise, but I have watched several of my friends do so.
その事故が元でご両親は亡くなった。珍しい症状でどこの病院でも治療法が見つからなく、このセントラル病院でようやく治療らしい治療を。エリカ、落ち着けリュウジ。エリカちゃんは
又吉さん、すいません。
なに、俺はたまたま居合わせただけだ。お前の顔も見たことだし。
すいません。令和。
そんなもん気にすんな。またお大事にな。あんまり気に病むんじゃねえぞ。
ロビーで、面倒をかけた。
This story just got more interesting.
Hikiなんですか？私も好きです。でも、いざ自販機の前に立つ。あなたのおすすめはありますか？先ほどあなたが通常のシルコ缶に大幅なアレンジを加えたミントあんことチリペッパー2つの相反する。何より私が一番気に入っているのが、飲むとき飲み口のところに餅が詰まって汁の部分が全くそれを考えるのも。でも先ほど高さ1メートルの他にやはりこういうのはそういうところもきちんと。やっぱりあなたはではじゃあどれがいいでしょうか。
店へ戻るぞ。エリカは
そっか、入院になっちまったか。
言っておいて欲しかったって言って聞いていればエリカを外に出さなかったか。そうすればあいつが喜ぶ。お前に話せば解決したか。お前がエリカの面倒。
いろいろ大変なんだ、あいつ。両親亡くし。気にすんなって。そういや、又吉さんに会ったんだってな。元気だったか、あのおやっさん。あの人には昔よく世話になったんだ。このともかくお嬢が戻ってくるまでチーム。
Alrighty, guess we're checking the board. Disappearing elevator bugs, by the nose, ghost mixer.
Ow, ow.
But you know how Digimon's usually like for little kids? Dorian?
I'm aware that's how it started, but I understand it actually went to some more, how shall we say, mature, darker, gritty places as some of the franchise spin-offs carried on.
Yep, this is one of them, technically speaking.
Ah. So would you say what I had just said was accurate then?
Pretty accurate.
Okay.
I don't know how dark this one gets, Hackers Memory. The Cyber Sleuth had a number of dark moments in it. This one already started off at least funny though. One of the main characters in the game cussed a lot. It was hilarious actually. Even though they like bleeped it out, it was still hilarious. It was like, what in the world could he possibly be saying?
When we use our imagination to fill in the blanks, we often come up with hilarious outcomes and unintended results. I think that's part of the magic.
Well, it definitely did some pretty good magic in that instance. Plus it also shows in this game all the Digimon in kind of a 3D space, which I think is actually pretty unique. Because it almost seamlessly blends it in with the background. And there's so many choices!
Well, I should hope you're still able to see your Digimon over the background.
Of course you can.
The way you said it. One of the things it reminded me of, when a character or video game asset, as it were, isn't properly shaded, or in the case of being blended too much to match its environment, sometimes it's difficult to follow a model's movements.
That makes sense, but the models in this aren't really difficult to pick out. They're properly shaded. They even cast shadows underneath them, too. It's really easy to tell where the model's going for the most part, too.
I think back to a game called Kodelka, which had the issue I just recently mentioned. It's not that it was a bad game by any means of the word, but some parts of it were harder to follow than others. Then again, we're going back to the dark ages of early 3D gaming. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Bonus points to anyone who can tell me what series, what franchise Kodelka actually stems from.
Personally, I don't know.
It's okay, not many people do.
Michael, do you know?
I do not. Don't expect me to know anything, okay? I'm really gonna prove you wrong each time. I'm smart, but I don't know just about everything.
Well, that's okay. Is anyone familiar with the Shadow Hearts series?
I've never heard of it. As far as games go, while I know a lot more than I did previously, I'm still very behind.
Okay.
As sad as that is for me to kind of admit. But as far as I know, no, nobody actually knows. What kind of thing is it?
Oh, Shadow Hearts. It's a franchise from yesteryear. It was quite good when it first started coming out as a series.
What
And
happened?
the last one they did was in 05. So it does go back quite a bit.
Maybe I'll check that out later, because that kind of sounds interesting.
Well, it's usually has some sort of horror, ghost type of aspect in it. Or some sort of society involved in the interminglings of the main characters going on. The game Kodelka, as I had previously mentioned, actually is kind of an interesting cutaway from the main series. Even though it was the first in the franchise, it's not explicitly part of the Shadow Hearts name, although it is part of the Shadow Hearts line. Kodelka actually is the mother of the main character, or one of the main characters, I should say, in the franchise. But she kind of has her own story too in the game Kodelka prior to the Shadow Hearts series becoming what it is. I don't want to story too much. I don't want to spoil too much of the story. So should you decide to look into that, you will have a little bit of a mystery for yourself to unravel there.
I'll definitely now have to think about it, dang.
Oh, don't let me influence your choices. I'm just making small talk.
Hey, that's fine. I'm making small talk too, you know?
I mean, you could look into it. If you decide you want to give it a shot, go for it. If you decide it's not for you, that's fine too.
Roger, roger. Leximon is so cute. I can't wait to augment my gear in Monster Hunter. My character just pounded his fists against each other.
Well, to augment your gear, you will need to go to the Guiding Lands to get the rare materials necessary.
I think one of them I need is Great Spirit Vein Gem, but ain't I allowed to do the event quest Ode to Destruction?
Yes, that is one of the things you will need to unlock the level cap on most items.
Oh boy, Michael, look at that!
What the heck?
It's called a Raramon.
開始だ
Man, I never thought I'd say this, but Raramon is ugly!
I'll be right back.
See you in a little bit, Michael.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Michael.
開始だ。ハック開始だ。いっけハック開始だ。いっけ
Hey, ya Fox, how's it going? Hey, it's perfectly fine, Fox. So happy toy Agumons are. I just finished it.
開始だ。
Gotcha, Fox, and it's alright.
みんなのおかげだよ。さあ、行こう。 なんとかなったね。
And I get you. Does it mean I need to go back to the previous area, Fox? Or am I good to fight the guy now? Because I think it's one of my favorite Digimon. My favorite demonically looking Digimon anyway. Awesome sauce.
なんとかなったね。 開始だ。 なんとかなったね。
Yes, it's one of my favorites! It's Sang Lupmon, and why are you gonna hide from him, Michael?
I'm just gonna hide from you being hyper. And excited over one of your favorites. Because I feel like I'll get destroyed. Ow. Okay, Linker. Oh.
開始だ。
He's not a happy Digimon, though. Hey Dorian, you wouldn't mind if during the spooky Halloween week, where we're playing Lunch Lady and stuff like that, if we streamed it on here, would ya?
Not at all. In fact, I think it would be good for your channel.
Hearing Michael scream would be hilarious.
Oh no.
I said you were helping earlier with this one way or another. You're helping, dude. You're not escaping this.
You should enjoy the camaraderie, Michael.
I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die in that.
Speaking of everyone dying, I hear the new Phasmophobia update is brutal.
I haven't played Phaz in a while.
I heard that they updated it, and the ghosts are now like just relentless. Just straight up relentless.
We'll have to test that later. Man, Sang Lupmon is kicking my butt. I do have to ask, have you ever played Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion? I think that's what it's called now.
I have never played it. I have heard of it, and from what I have heard, it starts off easy, becomes ridiculously difficult.
Yeah, that sounds like it. It starts off adorable, I think, and it ends horrifying. I haven't been through a whole playthrough yet. So you may not want to trust my word.
Well, I guess it begs the question, are you skittish?
A little. Not enough where I can't play it, but enough to be very, very wary of the game.
Okay.
Whoa, he almost killed Kyubimon. The frick! Don't kill Gatomon. Don't kill Gatomon. Don't kill my Gatomon, please! I may have made mistakes. I may have made mistakes! I made mistakes! No! Dang it! I don't think I saved before that either, so... No, I have to do it all over again! Dang my life!
眩しい。学校？
お前会えてよかった。突然怒鳴ったりして。あいつら。
You know that moment you realized that you should have saved and you didn't save?
そんな奴らに
And you thank goodness for autosave?
励ましてくれ。
I don't think this game has autosave, but it has autosave in certain places. And most of the time I don't tend to die, so I kind of forget to save. I should have saved, because I'm right back at the beginning of where I was during the beginning of the stream.
Why
So
did you not
everything I
save?
just did, I have to do all over again.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
No. How long have you been streaming for?
A little more than an hour?
I'm going to sleep now. Good night.
You're not leaving me to this.
Such a wonderful night for good old sleep, isn't it?
I know Michael is familiar with Left 4 Dead 2. Are you?
I've never played it, actually.
Really?
Really.
Oh, that's another thing we can try for Spooky Month. If you're up to it, of course.
I wouldn't mind giving it a try. Have you also heard of Slenderman the Arrival?
I have heard of it. Is it multiplayer?
I'm afraid not. At least I don't think it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
It is
thinking
not.
of games
It is
that are
single player.
multiplayer, which we can perhaps run through Spooky Month.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty cool to do. I may do some single player and some multiplayer throughout the month. I know I have Faz, I have Lunch Lady, I don't have Red Dead. Redemption anything.
That's not scary, that's just cowboy.
Undead Nightmare's scary-ish. More fun than anything.
The only thing scary about Red Dead is how, I believe, how Arthur Morgan dies.
Oh, no, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Why'd you remind me?
And the reason for his death is also both sad and scary at the same time.
Why don't we go more for the pure scary factor? Or as scary as we can get this month.
Well, I suppose there is one thing scary about Red Dead, and that's this old guy in a cabin who lives out in the middle of nowhere. And if you go into his house and have something to drink with him, things get a little interesting.
And I'm sorry, Fox, I died and I forgot to save.
Why did you not save?
Because I was stupid.
That's the first thing you learn as a gamer. You save before you do anything.
At least now I know what to do ahead of time.
I'll go and sleep. Good night.
You're not leaving me.
Get your fucking bed. I think I'll just...
I'm just skipping most of his dialogue now. I'm gonna kinda let the computer fight this guy again. But what are other scary, spooky games we can all play together? Because the only ones I know of at the moment are Faz and Lunch Lady.
Oh no, there's another one. I was actually thinking about trying it.
What is it?
Ghost Hunter Corp.
Oh god. I know there's a few others. Let's see the other people. And they're coming into the slam. If Liger was here, he could bring up the YouTubers. Leg.
And then I've heard mixed things, but more good than bad, about Bigfoot as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty good. It's gotten a lot of updates since its original version.
誰か
There's a lot
ま
more
だ
to
調
it
査の
now, and
邪
it
魔を
looks
あなた
good.
たちはもう
Generation Zero, if you want to go more scary in the sense of robots,
Hmm.
it is terrifying to not have good weapons and not have a single beam.
お前さんはエリカちゃんじゃない。こりゃいけねえ。
Are you familiar with the Aliens franchise, Luna?
I'm familiar with it. I have never played any of it.
Okay, because there's this game called Aliens Fireteam Elite.
I have seen that. I actually have it on my wish list.
Ah, so you know where I'm going with this.
I wish they did more Alien Isolation, not go Left 4 Dead Horde shooter with it. But it's pretty decent from what I have seen.
俺の口から言うのもエリカちゃんは
It depends,
あれは
because
もう
aliens can be
エ
scary
リカちゃん
too.
と
If
ご
you
両親その事故が
there's
元
that
で
element of the
珍しい症
unknown,
状でこの
so
セ
to
ントラル
speak.
病院で
Oh, Xenomorphs in Aliens?
エリカ落ち着け
As long as you got a pulse rifle and enough ammo, they aren't
俺お
scary.
前の顔も見た
Until the warriors come
そ
out.
んなもん
You're used to seeing drones get mowed down. When they bring out the
お大
variants,
事にな
better have some heavier armaments.
Yes, everything's okay so long as you have a loaded gun, right, Michael?
Yeah,
面倒をかけた
until the warriors come out. They could tank all the shots you throw at them.
What about fire?
Fire doesn't scare the warriors as much. You're used to seeing drones of the hive. Warriors are the, well, warrior caste of their species. They're not fun.
There's also a game called Devour.
That sounds familiar.
好きなんで
It's about
私も
a cultist, and she's trying to drag you to hell, and it takes place in an insane asylum. And you're trying to escape the asylum before she captures you.
What I heard is wait around the corners, grab her around the neck while someone starts punching her in the face.
何より私飲むときそれを考えでもさ他にあやはりそういうところ
Oh.
やっぱりあなた
Do you watch Achievement Hunter?
どれがいいでしょう
Watch what?
Achievement Hunter.
No.
Dorian, have you seen them at all?
店へ戻るぞ
Nope, you're talking to the wrong guy.
Okay, well, basically, a few years ago, they played the slasher mode in GTA 5. And when the time ran out and the regular people got shotguns,
引いていれば
I remember the scene of the killer with their own,
お前に話せば
and
返
two of them come up like, let's get them, and then just immediately get blasted. Like, they jump out of cover to start shooting and just
いろいろ
immediately
大
get
変なんだ
mowed down.
あいつ気にすんなそうや
Like, I
又吉さんに会った
always
あの
like
人
the
に
idea of
昔よく
people fighting the killer, but you gotta think about they've been doing this so long they could probably counter anything just regular
とも
people
かく
can throw at
お
them.
嬢
They could try the Friday the 13th game, if that's still running at all. I don't think it stayed popular.
I have no idea. I'll be perfectly honest there. Okay, I'm gonna try this quest again first. Hopefully I can get it right this time. So, are there any games you guys are looking forward to playing that are coming out soon?
I honestly don't know.
I actually do not have anything that I really want to play. Well, I guess I kind of want to give Cyberpunk a try, but I can sit on the fence about that forever. Although I am excited about what the possibilities are for Mass Effect 5.
Or you're a Mass Effect fan too?
Yes, I am.
Woo! Finally, more people. Ow, Leggy.
Luna, have you played Mass Effect?
No, I have not.
Well, guess what? When you're going to stream one of these days.
She actually got me Legendary Edition.
Did she?
Yeah. I knew he liked the game, so I went ahead and got him a Legendary Edition for his birthday.
That's so kind of you.
I'm just gonna hide my face.
I ended up getting a friend of mine Outriders for his for a present, and
Yeah, I lost Fox. I lost.
he never returned the favor.
I'm sorry, can you please repeat? Because I didn't hear that. I was responding
Oh
to
no,
Fox.
that's just me being a little bitter. It's nothing. It's not irrelevant. I'm just saying I got a friend of mine the game Outriders because he really wanted to play a looter shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, co-op with friends, and so I got him Outriders, and he never returned the favor. So, Mike, I hope you know just how good Lana is being to you, getting you the Legendary Edition.
And I lost to the Digimon in this quest, Fox. Otherwise, I would have completed them all in one single run through. But I forgot to save. But did you hear Dorian, Michael?
And I said, I don't know if that got picked up. You guys hear me?
Well, we can hear you. You're a bit lower than you usually are, though.
Sound like you're down the hall and around the corner.
It's because I wasn't turned toward the screen. How do I sound now?
And hello, Microrambula. I'm just gonna call you Mike. That's a little bit less of a mouthful. There's that sound again. Now, hopefully I don't die this time. And, I'm pretty sure Michael's plotting for, Christmas. Or my birthday, or both, I'm not sure. Those two are very, very, very close together.
I hope I got the money to make something happen. I still need to send you the gift I got you before. That's just sat here.
Noted, and thank you for the fingers crossed, because I'm probably gonna need it.
開始だ。
Well, what was the game that you wanted, Dorian?
Oh, what was it? Cyberpunk, that was it. I wanted to give Cyberpunk a shot. But I've heard a lot of bad things about it, so I don't mind sitting on it. I figure, what is it, GOG? I figure I'll get it on GOG or something. When it's on a discount, maybe, someday.
From what I understand about Cyberpunk, it's better on computer than anything else. It works best on computer than anything else. That's what I've heard.
PC Master Race.
Hmm?
PC Master Race.
Yeah, I guess on that one. Get Geogreymon.
What about you, Luna? Any games you want to try?
I'm holding out a little bit of hope for one of the games I've previously played for most of my time. That one would probably be trying to think now, dang it. Sorry, trying to think. I'm kinda sort of looking forward to some to what Pokemon game might be coming out, but I'm not holding much of my breath on that one right now.
Okay. Any particular reason you're so reserved? Have you been disappointed by the franchise in the past?
Some of the newer games that they have not really lived up to expectation. Sword and Shield kinda got a little screwed up, and I'm wary of any remakes that they make because they haven't exactly endeared me to them. Like, I'm trying to figure out a good way to say it. The last remake that I played, I think, was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Well, I haven't heard that yet, Mike, but now that gives me even more reason to be a little wary.
What killed Pokemon was the EVs. There's just no point to them.
Well, the EVs, I kind of think, were more of a thing that was kind of meant to be cute and balance out a lot of the different stuff, especially for anyone, I guess, who was female and wanted something cute. That's my best guess on that one, though. I don't really have many thoughts on that one way or the other.
No, not EVs. Evolutionary values. EV.
Personally, on that one, I don't know. I could never follow along. I have tried when it comes to the EVs and IVs and
Maybe that's it. IVs.
Yeah, the Eevee and Ivy stuff, training, whatnot, that gets confusing after a while. That's not really my problem with it. My problem is that some of the things that made the older games great, they've been taking out of the remix or just completely destroying together. Like, for instance, in post-game, we'd usually have, like, this big unlockable area. We'd get to have special rules. It was something that really restricted us to a bit, but also made it much more challenging and fun to play.
Right, like Battler's Plateau, or what have you, back in Heart Gold and Soul Silver and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, for instance, in the original versions of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, we had the Battle Frontier.
That was it.
In the other two games, Ruby and Sapphire, you had 4 facilities, and in Emerald, you had unlocked all 8 facilities across both of the previous games. In the remakes of that, you only got the Battle Mansion, and that's it. Which kind of screwed with me a little bit, because that was one of my favorite places to hang out in the game, and it got completely taken away. Which made me very sad. I mean, it got replaced by a cool mechanic, as in going to different places in the region overhead on Latios or Latios's megaforms, but it still kinda killed one of the best things about the game.
I get that.
I'm looking forward, Mike, to them, but I'm a little wary of them because I have been disappointed in it. And like, I think the only other remakes I've had to experience were the second versions of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and there wasn't really anything new beyond maybe 1 or 2 things. It didn't really add much to the story, except maybe one thing. It's not very pleasant when they say they're gonna remake it, there's gonna be changes, but none of it's really good or constructive towards it. So I hold out hope that I won't be disappointed, but I'm also very highly aware that's exactly what's going to happen, most likely, is that I will be disappointed one way or another. If that makes any sense. Michael, you've been silent for a little while. You alive over there?
It's cold.
You know, that's a fair thing. Though I have experienced, at least in the other one, some of the areas I hadn't been able to fully explore. I did get to explore eventually, so I think maybe those people got to find it eventually, but yeah, I don't like leaving areas without fully exploring them, unless I really want to get through something. But thank you for the suggestion, Fox. Gatomon, please don't die on me today. I am somewhat looking forward to the other Pokemon game coming out, but again, because I've been disappointed with the last one, I'm a little wary, though it looks like this other one is getting a lot more love and time into it, that I don't think I'll be as disappointed this go around.
I hear you can actually customize your character in some of these newer ones.
In, I think, the remake, they're allowing customization for Diamond and Pearl. I don't know about the newest one.
I guess it depends how 3D they're gonna make it.
Well, the newer one that's coming out is going to be very 3D. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think the problem might be if they're going completely story-driven. And they're doing it, and thank you, Fox, for that.
What's the, do you know by chance what's the status on how they're going to handle legendaries?
As far as I know, I don't really know. I don't know about the remakes. The legendaries should be relatively about the same. They might have different mechanics for getting the other legendaries from the other previous games. They might not. I'm not sure on that.
So your guess is about as good as mine.
In the newer game, I think it's going to be a bit more story-driven. So I think, since it's mostly surrounding Arceus, I think we're mainly possibly going to see Diamond and Pearls, Palkia, and Dialga, maybe Giratina. I don't think, though, we're going to see too many of the other legendaries in the newer one, simply because I think it's going to be a bit different, more like almost a spin-off or prequel type of thing before it goes to modern era, which would be where the remakes are at the moment.
Well, if you can't keep the franchise going forward, it's always taking a step back. They did that with Zelda forever and a day. Anyone who knows about the Zelda timeline knows what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't think that's the thing. Legendaries as far as back as possibly Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, as far as I'm aware, it could be even longer. Legendaries have never really been added to competitive play because they're just overpowered. Yet they've been a part of nearly every single Pokemon game to date. So I don't think they won't eventually add more legendaries. I just don't think for some of the games that they're going with, like the more prequel-like games, like this newer one coming up, I don't think there's going to be as many legendaries showing up because it's supposed to be dating backwards, not where we're at now, where most of the legendaries are possibly roaming around and whatnot. Or maybe they'll add the legendaries in there, but they'll be more free-roaming type of creatures. That's kind of the thing I'm a little, I don't know, questioning exactly. Because going backwards in the timeline, they've never really done before like this. All of it's taken place for the most part in the modern era, so they've practically nailed down some of the legendaries' key signature features or even tracking them on occasion. as we know that Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno happen to show up in a lot of different regions most of the time throughout the entire of nearly every Pokemon game. So I don't think they won't be adding any legendaries, I just think that the mechanics of finding them won't be quite as often. Probably because either it doesn't fit the story exactly, or it doesn't fit their idea for the game. Because, as far as I know, again, like I said before, since the legendaries have never been really much of a part of a competitive play, yet they've always been added, I think they're more of a novelty that people like to have in the game. And it's a nice mechanic to have. At the very least, to at least have occasionally at least one overpowered monster in the game to help you, like if you wanted to train an entirely new team, but you don't want to really, you know, waste any of your, or possibly, like, take forever and a day, you'd use the most overpowered creature on your entire team and basically raise them from square one, which is always nice. Like I said, I'm just not sure. I mean, there's a lot of reasons where they could add legendaries or they could not add legendaries. This is just my personal current take on it. If I were to have more information, I'll probably adjust it and stuff like that. But that's like the closest I can come up with, if any of that makes sense. To anybody at this point. That was a cute storyline. Wait, it's not over? Why did they have to leave it like that? Is there gonna be a continuation of that? I'm confused now. Why do Digimon games leave me half the time with more questions than answers?
I gotta go to bed, guys.
Alright, Michael.
You two have a good night, alright?
Have a good
You
night,
too.
Michael.
Good night.
I should probably go to bed soon, too.
That's fine.
I'll stay up a little while longer. But I am getting near the end.
Hey, I understand.
茅場も犯人ではなかった。なぜそんなことを聞く？なるほど。私の情報の真偽。私と直接会って話がしたいか。確かに。君は信用いいだろう。直接。それでは明日。
And that's possible, Mike.
正体のわからないハッカーの裏をかく。そりゃ待ち伏せして。開始だ。なんとかなったね。いやあ、随分と早い到着だな。君が優秀なことは知っている。これは忠告だ。私もだが用心深いこと自体は悪くない。むしろハッカーとよって君は信頼するに足る人間だと判断。これはそのお祝いだ。約束の時間にこの場所を訪れたまえ。では。
It's true that for Legends that makes sense. I'm not sure about Diamond and Pearl. Other than the fact that maybe it's because they are remakes that they don't want them to have competitive play. I'm not sure. Either that or they may have realized that maybe competitive play wasn't the thing that made it so valued and fun, so maybe they stopped with the competitive play. Honestly, I'm a little unsure of that. Because honestly, for me, the thing that really drew me to the Pokemon games was never really the, whole... Honestly, the thing that drew me to Pokemon wasn't exactly the competitive play, it was the story and the Pokemon. So, if they're cutting out competitive play, they might be trying to figure out what actually makes it popular and maybe work according from there.
What makes the most money?
I forgot about this guy. Oh, thank God for that. Ken is a little too, enthusiastic.
あれ君乗り切れ。いや、初めての集会参加が悪魔生誕祭なんだ。いいね、教えてあげるよ。あの方は巨大組織ザクソンの幹部であり、ハッカー界のリアルスター。君
オーケーオーケー。本日は悪魔による悪魔のための
悪魔生誕祭にお越しいただきまして誠に
ありがとう。俺っちはオービアスかガンガン青
よ
うわっ
He's switching so much between stuff.
伝わるこのへえ、これまで地味に悪魔的活動地味剣だけにいつジョークこっからまずいいかお前ら俺たちは今日この日からヘレンの秩序クソくれ俺たちは最高にクールでその名をたたえよう我らはデモンズバクタクおめでとう
Have to keep a cover after all.
早速だデモンズとしての初ヘイそこのユーはクーロンで
Yes, I can!
Mm.
Yes, you can! ヘイヘイそっちのユー切ないハミングバード500枚をゲット
Yes, I can!
Yes, you can! ヘイ
No, not me.
そんなようにはスペシャルなザクソンへのスパイ活動5日間のバリアプレゼント for you 何かあればすぐさまこの俺様に
そうかそうか K っていう謎のハッカーがそいつの一方的な誘いでデモンズのアジトに行ったら仲間だと勘違いされてザクソンをスパイするように命じられたと。だってアホかそんな 100% 罠丸出しなところに一人で
どうせそんなことだろうと思っていたバカ野郎が
でどうするよリュウジまさか本当にこいつにスパイさせる
ひとまずユーゴかフェイの耳に入れてお前は俺と来い千歳お前は
はいはい K の調査っしょ分かってるって
By the way, Dorian, have you been seeing what I've been playing?
No, I don't have a link to your stream.
Would you like a link? I forgot to put a link down.
Had you have asked sooner, I would have said sure. But at this point, I'm going to be going to bed pretty soon anyhow, so...
Fair enough. My bad, though, for not asking sooner.
It's okay. You seem like you were really having a lot of fun. I didn't want to interrupt that.
さあ行こう。なんとかなったね。
私のネジも強いんだよ。
開始だ。
Random question for you, Dorian. Have you
Go
ever
ahead.
played Little Nightmares?
Little Nightmares. No, I have not.
I definitely recommend giving it a try during Spooky Month.
Is it one of those? I'm guessing it's kind of one of those cutesy games.
It is not a cutesy game.
It's called Little Nightmares.
Little Nightmares, and there's Little Nightmares 2 as well.
Okay. Have you ever played Among the Sleep?
No, I have not, though I do think I might have seen playthroughs of it. Is it that
It
game
is-
with the frogs?
It's a game with a particularly unhappy mother.
Then no, I don't believe I have. I think I might have seen playthroughs, but I don't remember anything from it then.
行こう。
Especially considering I apparently labeled the wrong game.
Well, I don't want to spoil too much about Among the Sleep for you if you haven't played it before, but just something to think about at some point. I think it would also be appropriate for a spooky month.
Quick question, do you have a fear of deep water?
No.
Darn it.
No, there are not many things that actually frighten me at my age. One of the nice things about being old is, along with when you cease caring, things also stop scaring. Just don't care anymore if something is scary or not. I think we call that being jaded.
That's a possibility.
I need to find a cure for that one of these days.
A cure for being jaded?
Yup.
It's possible there is one, and I just don't think anybody has found it. Yet.
Yeah, that's that was a punchline. that was the joke, dear.
I'm sorry, I'm bad at jokes.
It's fine. But the point still stands. That's the interesting part.
Fair enough, the point still stands.
We need a cure for overcoming being jaded. Make old people care again about something other than money. Which is an interesting phenomena, by the way, because I find even though I'm comfortable in my way of life, you know, I have my own place, I have my own money, I have my own savings. I'm started thinking more lately how to get more. I don't even need more at this point in my life. So why do I want more? It's subconscious, I think.
I don't really think I have an answer for you.
And I think because we get set in routines, we get set in motions, we get set in necessities, we subconsciously start taking on these thoughts. Like, you know, money, need money, get more money, how to get more money, best way to get money. Because everything revolves around money, not goodwill. You don't go down to the grocery store and say, well, on goodwill, I want, you know, these bananas and these apples and a 6-pack of beer and, you know, some peach schnapps. No, that's... They will not take goodwill on credit. But what they will take is your credit card. They will take your hard-earned cash. Money is a universal constant. Not money in and of itself, but monetary, capital. And because it's an all-purpose resource, I think that's why old people want more of it. Because as we become jaded, we stop thinking about other individuals. So you get all the lawmakers, all the politicians up there on Capitol Hill, all the senators in Congress. What do they all have in common? They're old and want money. Not just any money, your money. Because we just stop caring. We go through the motions so many times, we just become jaded. Of course, I'm just rambling at this point, but that's my current thought in progress on this matter.
いや知り合い名前を知ってるだけさ。あいつらは有名だからな。おいおい、仲間のくせに柔道のことも知らねえのか。柔道のことも知りたい。
Of course, my brain is half oozing out my ear right now because I'm tired, so I believe at this point I shall bid you
人から
adieu.
聞いた話くらいしか知らねえ。俺も最近のあいつらのこと。いや、
Have a good night, and I hope we have a good rest of our weekend.
Same here.
Take care.
You too. This whole portion of the map is massive. I almost completely forgot about that.
仕方ねえな。さあ、行こう。案外大したことなかったな。仕方ねえな。ようやく終わったか。お疲れさ。ハック開始だ。案外大したことなかったな。 こう。ようやく終わった。お疲れさん。オタク、ハッカーだろうと思ったぜ。雰囲気もそうだが、何よりデジモンプログラムを持ってるからな。へえ、まだ昔と同じ。いつの間にかザクソンの傘下にも入った。おっと、悪い。ジュードが活動していたのは数年前のこと。ハッカーは自分たちで作ったり、その中でも最もリーダーの名前くらい聞いたことあんだろう。ま、いいけどよ。ジュードは規模もでかかったが、何よりそいつらの中でナンバー2を張った。真田新っつうのは技術はあっても、まあリュウジが補佐官として奴をフォローしていたんだ。ナンバー3は今井千歳。こいつも知ってるよな。昔から人当たりが良くて、でけえチームの摩擦を軽減する干渉。軽そうに見えて人のことをよく見ているやつです。他にも独自のマルウェアを構築できる。つまりジュードは生産性、機動だが、あいつらには明確なルールがあったわけじゃないが、誰一人ハッキングを悪用し、あくまでも自分たちの技術を高めるため。後期アンダーゼロもそんなあいつらだからこそ。聞いたことねえか？エデン創世期から存在するコアサーバーで、これまでのエデンに刻まれた全てのつまり事実上エデンの最高。そこを落とせばジュードはなれるはずだった。あそこであんないや、ともかくジュードはそのアンダーなあ、次はオタクが欲しい。また倒すぞ。こいつは放っておくとやべえんだ。オタク、ウーディエならちょっとやっつか。 そりゃよかった。
絶対に負けられない。
そんな。
このまま突っ走れ。なんとかな。前にもこいつに襲われたことがあってさ。スウェードって上白の研究員が言うには、この化け物。おあちこちに現れんだな、あいつ。
相変わらず爪が甘いな。
リュウジ、悪い。助かっ
勘違いするな。何を油を売っているんだ。
まだこんなに嫌がったのかよ。
Okay, if that's their entrance in Hackers Memory, that is the most badass entrance ever!
危ないところだったね。怪我はないか。
ユーゴか。
誰かと思うたらアンさん、リュウジはともかく最近よう会いますな。
バラすんじゃねえよ。ま、そういうことだ。俺が
君が新しくなるほど。いい。それに趣味も合いそうだ。彼を紹介するために。
いや、報告があってきた。ユーゴ。
知っているよ。僕とフェイは普段のメフィストさんのアカウント借り、あれにアカウント借りで資金を集めて一気にチームとして勢力を広
調べが早い。
この件は僕ここで弱腰を見せれば他のハッカーチームに示し。
力で押さえつけたって離反するやつが出るなら放っておけばいい。行動の
それを見過ごせば誰もがかつての君たちの明確な規律はどんな場所でも必要。
俺が言いたいのはハッカーは何者に。大地、お前らのやり方。
黙っていろ、様。
ユージ、お前ならわかるだろ。
もう俺たちじゃない。逃げ出したお前がエデンのハッカーを語るの。
ああ、そうか。
彼と理解し合えないのは残念だよ。あれ、
奴のユーゴ、こいつがデモンズの面倒に巻き込まれてる。ジミー・ケンからザクソンの情報。
彼フーディエのメンバーとしちょうどいい。では二重スパイをしてほしいという意味さ。
エンドスか、ユーゴ。
構わない。エデンで顔が知られていてはスパイの意味がない。
夕ご飯がそこまでしっかりお勤めしなはれ。
フォーラムへの出入りは自由にしてくれて構わないよ。これで君も今日からハッカーの存在理由はそれがエデンの秩序を守護する。君が守護者として
私は
何Q。いや僕は
バッジも知りんせんな。と言っても他の幹部が使おうと。
そのハッカーが
こいつの巻き込まれた面倒事の元だ。何か情報が入ったら
受けたまわったよ。君もそれなら暴走するハッカーがどれだけエデンで暮らす者を苦しむ。真田新が言うように僕もしかし自由には君がどんなハッカーになるのか近いうちに大きい仕事を
相変わらず話真田から聞いたのか。あいつの話は信用するな。あいつは力がなければ。
いやー、なんかハッカーたちの間じゃザクソン分裂の話で持ちきりだぜ。
K について何かは
いや、さっぱり。こいつは俺の情報網に引っかからないってことは古参のハッカーじゃないのは。お前あの後そっか。
病院からだ。
おお、長引かないでよかったな。にしても K のやつ、今のところ K がターゲットに指名してきたシガもカヤバも犯人じゃなかったわ。誤った情報を提供してお前を混乱させようと。
That don't look good. Not at all.
"聞いて、あのおじさん、スウェド明美が言っていたこと。君は気にならない？東京のあちこちで起こっている怪現象やデジタルウェーブ異常。これはきっと何かとんでもないデジタルシフト内に入ったっていうハッカーたちの情報を集めると、ひょっとしてデジタルシフトは聞いたんだ。気にしなくていいよ。別に閉じこもうそんな顔されてたら逆に具合が君ザクソンの二重スパイになった。バカね。エリカそう、
私みたいにワクチン
治らない。私デジモンじゃないもん。
そっか。エリカは人
ない。
せめて私がもっとエリカと
開始だ。いっけー。なんとかなったね。ハック開始だ。なんとかなったね。 さあ行こう。みんなのおかげだよ。ハック開始だ。ハック開始だ。なんとかなったね。さあ行こう。みんなのおかげだよ。 さあ行こう。
開始だ。いっけいっけなんとかなったね。 さあ行こう。いっけー。さあ行こう。なんとかなったね。ハック開始だ。なんとかなったね。ハック開始だ。
I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the learning about digital waves, since it was one of the few quests on here that I haven't done already by accident because of my poor decision not to save.
そこを行く地味な顔立ちの少そのままだ。そのままじっとして。実に興味深い数。君、今時間はあるかな。君は私のそうか。ではまずはあ、そこでそうだな。一般的な日本人は写真撮影の際は V サインを撮る。ちなみに日本人がよく V サイン、実際は戦時中にビクトリーの V として、時には平和の、時には挑発の意味も込められており、使う元来仕草というものはおっと失礼。話が調査を続けよう。だがこの調査には一層ふさわしい。君のその非凡な平凡さ。なるほど。よし、もういいぞ。ご苦労だった。
Where'd she go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Sorry, I have a song stuck in my head now.
次はここだ。すまないね。ぬいぐるみだ。だがそのぬいぐるみ、君も一度は聞いたことがあるだろう。一口に物と言っても小さければぬいぐるみや宝石、大きければ特にぬいぐるみなどの思い入れが強いものには、このぬいぐるみは私が別の調査。おっと、また話が。待たせたね。何？気になるから。だが安心したまえ。君を怖がらせてぬいぐるみに意識を向け、それは正真正銘ただのぬいぐるみさ。誤解しないでほしいのだが、だがかの有名なつくも神もその話を参考にするのであれば、もちろんつくも神以外の何かが宿っている場合、それが怪異という。さて、
Where'd she go now? Kyoko! Is she still in the plaza? I'm betting she's not in the plaza anymore, is she? Alright, time to go to the side street. Kyoko's gonna be the death of me!
「来たか。今から私が言うことでは、わたぐるいたはるなはあえルジファジ以上だ。覚えられなかったか。わたぐるいたはるなシュトゥルフはあえルジファジルモン。間違えずに頼むぞ。私は少し離れて見ている。よし、いいぞ。違うぞ。うん、いいぞ。よし、これでいい。結果を見るにこの付近の数値は明らかに実に興味深い。さ、おっと失礼。君のおかげで面白そうな事件の発生現では先を急ぐ。今の実験が何だったか。今まさに新宿一帯のデジタルウェーブ数値に異常な変動が見られる。そこで通りすがりの君を使ってちょっとしたデジタルウェーブは人の脳波や生体電気などにも反応するが、今回の異常はつまり君の存在が自分で試すのが一番手っ取り早いのだが、私は危険。君が来てくれたのはまさに天の廃材。研究？そうだな。真理に迫ろうとする。私は興味がないことにはとんと無頓着だ。知っているかい？古代ギリシアピタゴラス学派などはそうだな。既存の情報を仕入れ分析し、現実とではな少年。 現実と電脳空間で起こるあらゆる事象に目を向け、
Hey, I got a rank up! Woo woo! I'm afraid though, guys, that's gonna be all I do for tonight, because that was a lot. Of course, part of that was due to my own stupidity, otherwise we probably would have gotten a lot farther. But still, that was a lot. So I think I'm just gonna save it here. It was pretty good! It was pretty good. I've just said that I had to replay the whole chapter again because, you know, I was stupid. And I didn't save before the fight. But it was really amazing and really awesome. And I can't wait to get started on the next chapter. Thank you, and thank you for being here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, Fox. Bye, everybody.